Wonderful to be back here with you after a couple days away and a nasty bout of the stomach flu, which my kids were so happy to share with me. Just ran right through the whole family. Luckily though, short term, and here I am, back with you. Topic for today: what do you value most about your child's school? What is it? Is it the academic rigor? Is it the emphasis that they put on developing peer relationships? Is it the one-on-one, the individual communication that you seem to have with teachers and school site administration? Now, what is it that has really drawn you to this particular school and not moved you to a different location? Why is this of importance? Here we are in February, folks. I mean, you've gotten a pretty good glimpse at what the school has to offer your child. And looking forward to next fall, you have the opportunity to make a choice about whether or not your child attends the same school or goes somewhere different. If you're making the transition to middle school or high school, there are a lot of choices out there in most cases. So what is it that's going to draw you in one specific direction versus another? I'm not sure that a lot of people really take the time to think about it. I think a lot of us kind of go with a friend's recommendation. I think still there's a great number of us that kind of go based on our own experience as a student and what we needed or what we valued. The trouble with that is that that's really the only experience a lot of us have had in education. We had a set of teachers, for better or for worse, here we are. Trouble again is that your needs as a student coming up through the educational system may be different than what your child needs. So the challenge for you today is to essentially create two different lists. The first is, what does my child need in order to be at their best in the classroom, in order to really thrive during the educational experience? And what is it that our family really needs and values? So take those two lists, match them up against your current school or the ones you're considering going to, and see where there's the best match. I think you might be surprised at what shows up. How do you know what's going to be a best match in terms of the schools you're looking at? Good place to start, the school website or any literature. Look at the mission statement. What is it that they claim to value? Set it down right next to your two lists. Match, not a match. Okay? Put in a call or send an email to the school principal or headmaster. What is it that they really value? It's a straight up question. What do you value most about your school and the experience they can provide for my child? Straight up. Match that against what the school website has said in the mission statement. Sometimes there's a discrepancy there. What does that mean? I don't know. I look for consistency across the board. Then talk with friends. What is it that you value most about the school that your child attends? See if they can even articulate that to you. A lot of us, as I said, we're not even really sure why our kids are going to that particular school, except for the fact that it was close by, or we just assumed that that was going to be the best thing, without really spending a lot of time thinking about it. It's important because your child is going to spend the vast majority of their waking hours outside of the home. They're going to be spending a lot of those hours at school. So it's a really important part of the day for them. A lot of learning takes place beyond just the academics. They're learning about life. And what is it that you want them to learn most about? So a topic of, I would say, critical importance. A lot of them are. All right. I don't take topics lightly when I bring them to the show, of course. So something, though, that I thought was of importance right now as we get closer to the end of the school year. All right? Hey, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday as we roll into this Valentine's Day weekend. Take care.